good time to hold, things of that.
Yeah. You know, that's what I don't think, like I said, I don't think it added that much value
Yeah,
to
not for
to me.
$150 a month.
How much is
That
it?
was 150 because you pay for their platform and then you have to pay for the data on
Y-
top of the.
Yeah, I would say that's not worth it. You know, it is if you want to study some of those concepts, you know, and get better at stuff like that. But as far as like, is this going to be something that I'm able to just buy and start making money on? No. You know, it's just like, but that's like most trading systems. You know, in my opinion, is like they're all. Let me like put it like this, right? Is like okay, trading's a game of chance. So you could pick the worst strategy, like literally find the worst strategy, maybe not possible, but one that doesn't work very often. If you traded it every month out of the year, you'd have some successful trades. But if you just looked at that one case study, that's why I don't really like YouTube, because most people aren't really back testing a ton. They're just showing how it worked this month or specific months. It's like one thing that me and Cam have noticed for the algo side of things is like everyone that sells algorithms, like the times are always cherry picked. It'll be like, look at the results from our systems between January of 2019 and January of 2024. But then the next system will be like, look at our results from January 2021 to January 2024. And it's like, well, why didn't you just test that one from 2019 too? It's like, well, because the numbers didn't look great, you know? And so I think like it's just YouTube is a version of that. Hold on, my Roomba's trying to freaking sneak in here. Trying to put my office together. I've got a cool sign that I ordered to or put up there and whatnot. So it looks cool. I got a cooler background. I still got the bookshelf. It's just not in the view anymore. Damn, we're super low volume today.
Till 1 o'clock.
Yeah, that 1 o'clock gonna blast.
There'll be some blown accounts today.
Mm-hmm. What, bud? Hmm. It's looking like the market's just short. Mm. Ah. Damn. I think that US30 may be going for that gap fill. We saw a good portion of the gap filled.
Tyler, you working off a live account?
What's that?
You working off a live account or you got a prop firm?
It's well this morning I'm not working off anything. But I mean I have my live account. And then when I trade here in the mornings I'm just mostly on a paper account.
You still with TD Ameritrade?
No. No, when they merged with Charles Schwab.
Why you didn't like that?
Um I just didn't want to get like be doing a whole new platform.
Or sometimes customers kill me, man.
Do
I
what?
got I got my own business, like rental business.
Mhm.
You know, I mainly supply the more affluent areas of Houston, and bro, I swear they're the cheapest fucking people on the fucking planet. Like
What kind of business?
uh, water slides, bounce houses, mechanical bulls,
Oh, cool.
anything you need for a fucking party. I pretty much.
Yeah.
And, you know, I like to be affordable, but
Mhm.
man, when these people get to being like crying over $10 and $15, I'd be like, fuck.
You know, bro, I'll say the same thing that I say about trading, man. And it's a tough kind of balance just as far as like the trading academy, but that is true, bro. If the cheaper clients like as far as your product, will give you the most problems.
Always is
I
it's name.
I've gotten like so I'm hooked up with PayPal and what people's favorite thing in the absolute world to do is to like for example the signals one. They'll get a signals package, right? And then they'll forget to cancel. And so that second month when it charges them, they'll first file a claim and say that they did not make the payment and that they want a refund, and then they'll go cancel their payment. And then PayPal flags my account basically saying, why are these people claiming that you didn't send the product? And then I have to send a thing to PayPal showing them that they're reoccurring payments, that this person already signed up, that the payment processor did it automatically. It wasn't me. But I've only ever had that problem with cheap products like that. Like anytime I've had a more expensive product, anything more than 500 or 1,000, if someone does want a refund, they have the courtesy to at least message me first and say, "Hey, can I get a refund?" Instead of filing a claim, not even asking me for a refund or coming to me. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think that's that. But I will say, like, that's been true. So like in our land business, like our more expensive notes where people are paying us, 800 to 1,500 a month, they don't ever miss a payment, never. But for the smaller ones where we're collecting like 150, 250 a month, we always have problems with those people. There's always some excuse. Something happened to them. This happened, that happened. They had to pay for this. I could barely afford rent, so I couldn't send you the 200. I'll have to send it in 2 weeks. And then they don't. You know what I'm saying? And so I think it's like, bro, the only way to avoid that is to stick to the highest stuff and the best stuff. You know what I mean? But then there's times too where like in the land business, if we just need to make some quick money, we know how to, but we know that it comes with those headaches too, because you're dealing with a less sophisticated client, I guess you could say, you know.
Now what killed me, Camp, I'm sorry, Tyler. When I pull up to the house, they have the biggest house on the damn block. Fine.
You know, but
I'm like, and you
a
penny pinch
lot of time though, right?
$15?
But a lot of time though, the person with the biggest house on the block doesn't necessarily mean it that they have the most money. It means they took out the most amount of debt and they got the biggest mortgage payment.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people out there that will stretch their income as far as it can go, And the guy down the street's got a smaller house, but he's pinching pennies. His bank account's nice.
And so that's what I be dealing with, man. I mean, I love my customers, man. I like the business to provide joy to people,
Yeah.
and at affordable fucking price. We're at a time in America where it's okay to overcharge for it.
Well, see, bro, but that's what I'm saying is you should overcharge.
That's what people tell me,
Yeah.
um, but I personally, like I tell people, I'm not in this business to make $1 million. I want to provide a service that people can enjoy, and not kill their fucking pockets. And I'm a father myself.
Mm-hmm.
I pay for birthdays, so I just put myself in other parents' shoes, like you know. And I think that's what helps me, when it's slow. I have a lot of like this year was a really slow year for me. Most of my customers were returning customers, people that
Okay,
been
but
your
think about it like this: it, you're doing it the right way. But who do you think is making more money from a trading academy? Me, who's trying to provide a good experience, or the guy who's flexing a Lambo and just promises a good experience?
yeah
Who do you think is making more money? Who do you think has an easier time with customers? Right? And so it's like that's the boat that you choose to be in. If you want to do it the right way, it's it is it's the way the world's set up, but it's going to inconvenience you. You're going to be making less money than the other guy, right? And have more headaches with your customers that you're just trying to help. You know what I'm saying?
this is true.
And so it's like if you're tired of the headache and you want to make some more money, then you have the formula. You know what I'm saying? Charge double. Show up when you say you're going to show up and then leave when you said you're going to leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It sucks, bro. But in business, you can't give people an inch, bro.
You can't even. You can. It's crazy that you say that because I typically, the customers they order a nice sizable order. I throw in something free for them, no charge,
Yeah.
man. So one of my machines kind of went down. I have multiple machines, so I just, I tell them it's free. So I tell the customer, hey man, my machine went down, but I brought you another machine to replace that machine. Mind you, he tells me, well, nah, I don't want the machine. Just discount the inflatable. I say, no, well, sir, we don't do that. I've already discounted it for you, and it's a free machine. You didn't pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
And we standing there looking at each other, and I'm looking at him like, are you serious? But then again, had I charged him full price for everything, you know,
That's what I'm saying. Then you're not upset. Then you're,
exactly.
yeah,
When it first started, I was just trying to please everybody, but I couldn't find like a balance. Like
yeah,
I charged, for the heavy ones. I charged, and people, oh man, you're sweating hard. I'm like, don't feel sorry for me. I charged you for this shit. So,
yeah, yeah,
I don't, but it sometimes, you get those people that be like, dude, are you serious right now?
bro. What's crazy, and I've really learned this, like that you can't escape it, bro. Like, for example, bro, I uh, I serve a lot at church. Like I help park the cars and stuff before services, and we go to a pretty big church. It'd be considered like basically a mega church, but bro, you would not believe the way that a lot of people will talk to me, bro. And I'm out there volunteering, working for free, bro, trying to help these people park, and they're yelling about at me about the parking, like because there's a line or whatever, you know.
You
And
park my truck so far from the door.
yeah, yeah, they're like, why can't I go park over there? Blah blah blah. It's all close. It's closer. And they're like, do you even care about this job? Or are you just out here, whatever, whatever? I'm like, I do this for free. Like,
Free.
I'm like, I'm gonna be sitting in the same service as you. Like, why do you think that this is any different? But it's like, bro, that's the mentality of people these days. They're entitled, bro. Even if you're
Title.
giving them a free service, bro.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Bro, I
It,
remember there was a Christmas service and we had to park people in the grass because the church was getting so packed. We ended up building a parking lot, but we had to park the trucks in the grass because there was no room. And same thing, bro. I had this one lady roll her window down and cuss me out in the parking lot because I was trying to get her to park her husband's truck in the grass. She was talking about she has heels and she has a hurt knee or whatever, whatever. And I'm just sitting there, I like in disbelief. I'm like, no way, this lady's acting like this.
at the church.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A free service, right? But that's the point being made is like, okay, but I'm blessing her. She's getting the best experience possible. You know what I mean? It's free, like, but that's what I'm saying is like, but she won't appreciate it. You know what I mean? There's some people that do, and it's the way our psychology works in our brain is like, the one sour apple ruins the rest of the bunch, because yeah, I remember the one lady that sat there and cussed me out, but I didn't think twice about the 100 cars before her, 100 trucks before her that just pulled right into the grass and didn't say nothing. But that's the cool part as a business owner is you get to get the lay of the land, get a good understanding of what's going on here, and then you can make your decisions accordingly and make your business decisions accordingly. And then when those people go, well, can I get a discount, blah blah blah, and you go, nah, because every time I give discounts, this happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you're doing the right thing, man. Freaking running a business, it's going well. You're making money.
This year we made over the 5 year hump.
Yeah, bro. If it's something that's part time, you could definitely do a lot more testing than if it's something that you do full time. Like if it's a part time thing, bro, you could literally double your prices because then you could double your marketing. I don't know how you get customers. I don't know if it's word of mouth or ads or whatever, you know.
A bit of both.
Right.
Bit of both. Facebook has been instrumental in
But
finding
it's like,
customers.
but bro, like that's a lot of effort going out there having to set it up and then the next day going to pick it up. That's a
Oh
lot of
no,
work, you know?
it's labor.
Yeah.
And, I done lost 20 pounds this year,
Yeah.
so but I charge. So I
Mhm.
mean, but when I say I charge, I'm probably like $100 off the big guys.
Yeah.
And the whole infrastructure they got the guys to go out and do it. The owner is no longer pushing inflatables. So that's the difference,
But but you have to that mindset though. Why would you charge cheaper than the big guys? If anything, you should be able to charge a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because your service is more tailored to them and whatever their needs are instead of just, hey, we're the big dogs on the block, you know? Because at the end of the day, you have no competition. Like people need to go to you because you have a good product and a good experience, not because it's cheaper. You know what I'm saying? But it's tough though because even with the for example like the trading academy, the cheaper products move a lot faster, right? I could either sell whatever, just use round numbers, 100 products at $50 versus if I change the product to $500, then I could probably only sell, like 4 or 5. And so the cheaper product may in the long run or may in the short run make more money. It's a lot more headache, which ends up being a lot more work. So like I think about it from like a time basis, like what what can I be doing to maximize the profit of my time? It's like if you I mean you probably couldn't double your price. But if you did or if you found a way or like added something where you could double your price, then you can make the same amount of money. Say you did 50 parties last year, you could do 25 and make the same amount of money. That's
And then
25 more days. That's 25 more days, you know?
yeah, this is yeah, I've been on 2,000 homes, man.
Yeah.
In Houston, it's
But dude, it reminds me of I was talking to a guy that has a lawn care business, right? And it's the same with real estate. It's kind of opened my mind up as like scaling is your best option.
scaling. That's what I'm working on. It's almost we probably got maybe 2 3 weeks left in a good hunt before the weather just actually changes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's gonna be my whole off season is trying to figure out how to scale this business. I'm gonna go buy some more inflatables, and with these new inflatables, I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna leave my prices of my old inflatables that are already been used. I'm gonna leave those the same. I'm gonna go buy more inflatables, and then I'm gonna charge what I feel is the right price for those inflatables.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to streamline this business so that I can definitely step away and just do it from a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
And that's where we at now is, okay, we got over the 5 year hump. We're still in business. Great. So now how can we take this business and triple what we did our best year?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm at now. Man, I know that's gonna take inventory,
Well,
new inventory,
yeah.
things of that nature. Marketing, because I still like 90% of my business comes from Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
I don't have a TikTok. I don't have I have an Instagram, but for whatever reason, when I buy ads on there, they don't hit the same as they do on Facebook, and I think it's because it's a different demographic of people on those things.
Mm-hmm.
The people that own the homes and the people I'm searching to are probably in their 50s and 60s, probably late 40s, uh, middle age, pretty between white, Asian, and um, Hispanic and Indian.
Mm.
Um, Most of them are not spending most of their time on fucking Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are probably have a Facebook though.
Right.
So
Families and soccer
exactly,
teams and yeah.
so like um that's where I started to notice, okay, well, stop spending money on Instagram, we're gonna spend this money on Facebook and just double up on Facebook. That definitely helped um increase revenue uh last year.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then kind of adding in new inflatables and things of that nature. But I definitely want to try something new because I met with a guy who, pretty much did triple what I did, and his business is basically ran off of Google.
Mm-hmm.
And he was trying to give me the rundown, but Google advertising is 3 times as much as Facebook advertisement, but you make 3 times the money. So
Right,
those
right.
that
And
I work with,
that's what I'm saying, like, because the big guys already have scale, so they can run those Google ads. You know, they actually have to. They have to spend more money on their marketing because they've got the employees, so they're paying employees. If the employees aren't doing anything, they're basically paying them to do nothing.
exactly.
So, and a tough part is if you never scale, it's like a weird conundrum. It's like if you never scale, you'll never have more in your marketing budget. But it's like, okay, I'll give you an example like in land when we first started. So let's just use like round numbers. So we started our land company with 50,000. So we went out, we bought a $40,000 piece of land, and it cost us 10 grand in marketing to do it, right? So then we went and sold that piece of land for 70,000, right? So we made 20 grand, we got 70 back. Okay, cool. So now we got to buy, just say we're buying the same property. We got to buy another property, right? So what we chose to do instead, we could have bought 1.5 properties, or we could buy one property and then spend 20 grand on our marketing now instead of 10. And then we bought one property, we got financing for the other properties that we found. And then, right, we sell everything. Now we got 110 grand in our bank account. Now, if we stay at that 20 grand for marketing, we're messing up because we want to continue to scale. We want to go to 30 grand, 40 grand, 50, right? We want the higher your marketing budget, the more money you're going to make. But it's tough because if you don't if you don't continually invest in more ways to get more clients, and this is just what one of our business coaches was telling us, if you're not continually investing in that and that's not continually growing and going up, then you probably won't be able to scale it.
That makes perfect sense.
And like, for example, even with like the trading academy, we're right now it's all organic, and we're working on these last couple of products that we're about to put out. Um, but we're gonna have to run some ads because the biggest thing is like getting people to understand how this information can essentially help them, you know. So it's a bit different than like a inflatables or party business, you know,
Yeah,
but it's all the same.
I always chalk it up to people are always gonna have birthdays. There's always gonna be some kind of family event every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's what 10 million people in the city of Houston.
I'm not sure.
I'm quite sure when I say city of Houston, I mean Katy, Sugarland, Houston, all of those places together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. I don't have fucking 10 million inflatables. I only got 10.
Right.
And so in my mind, I just need 10 people to to take care of my business.
Yeah.
Average of what 275, 300 for an inflatable. That's decent damn money a week.
Yeah.
So in my mind, is add more inflatables, that revenue will go up. But adding more inflatables means I need more people to help me run the business.
Yeah.
I
That's
need more
the
trust.
conundrum there.
Exactly. So that means it's just more money that I'm gonna have to come out. But what you were saying is true because I noticed I spent more money in the business, I got more money back.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's like you have to test things and you have to learn that, you
And you
know.
have to test things. You gotta see what works and what don't
And
work.
and yeah, like for the land business, just going back to the high ticket, like I would rather get paid 4 times a year, 3 or 4 times a year, but get it in big chunks, 40, 50 grand, rather than getting paid the little chunks, making 3 grand here, 2 grand here, 3 grand here, 2 grand there. I could do twice as many deals at 2 or 3 grand profit, but I'll end up burning myself out because I got to do whatever 5, 6 deals a month just to keep my head above water. Or it's like if I've already invested in that marketing budget and I keep investing in that marketing budget, I know that I've got a timeline of I need two of these $30,000 to $50,000 deals in the next 6 months. Okay, well that's my goal. But I'm just using that as examples. Well, market's slowing down. Still won't let me in. So I'm just going to go ahead and hop off for today. Appreciate you guys being on. X, is nice chatting with you, bro. We got to chop it up some more.
Well, most definitely, brother. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Talk with y'all soon.